Okay guys, so previously we talked about the monster fish that Ryan got in his store, and also we covered some of the filtration system on his big tanks. So without any further ado, we're gonna continue to see what lies inside one of the best fish store in the United States.
And then we have some.
And I think I saw a baby Arapaima here, bro.
Yeah, there is one Arapaima hiding in here.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
It is.
There.
It's cute at that size. Not as big
Cute
as yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we have tiger moray eels in here as well. That's one of my favorite fish. It's a great one.
Oh, okay. And those two are from Indonesia, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, all imported. But that's nice, the true freshwater.
And what about this? What is this?
That is a baby Piraeba Catfish.
Is that the kappa or the fila?
I'm not quite sure. I think I got a couple. I gotta take a look at them. Anthony, is it a kappa or a fila, you think?
I think that one's Kappa, and then the
We
other
got
two we got are Piraeba.
Yeah, the ones in the back are the true Piraebas.
Okay. And what about this
It's
lobster?
ghost crayfish.
Okay.
And then some more big cats, baby Dorado Catfish here. And then there's some baby tigrinus in there as well on the left.
Oh, Dorado Catfish, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cool one.
So for the Dorado Catfish, how big they can get actually? This one, yeah? This
Yeah.
is more like a flavican catfish, no? Different?
I think, I believe it's different. The flavicins, I thought it was different.
Okay. Because in the glimpse, they kind of look similar. The flavican, they're just like shiny and silver.
Yeah, they're all like metallic.
Yeah.
And, there's a few that are shiny.
All right. Okay. And let's see. For these tanks, we already see that each of them have their own filtration system, and mainly
Yep.
are using the sponge filter. And that way you have a bunch of airlines over
Yeah, so
there.
everything runs off one big air pump that powers
Okay.
all of the sponge filters.
Gotcha. And then each tank have their own
Yeah, every
dripping
tank has
lines.
its- Yep. That goes on twice a day, and then it overflows out into the drain. Just so
And
there's
so, yeah.
always fresh water.
These are the overflow tubes, right?
Yep. Yeah, that
Each
one's a
tank
little
has
lower
it.
because it's got eels in there, so I like to keep the water level a little lower so they don't jump.
Gotcha. All right. And this is
Yep, a couple
Goldfish.
goldfish. Yeah, some ryukins and ranchus from China. Some more Colombian fish. So they come in from the wild a little beat up, but in 1 or 2 weeks they heal. A couple datnoids in there.
Oh, that night.
Yeah, there's a couple in there. And then there's one cool catfish as well from Brazil. It's a Tokentinzia Catfish.
What is it called again? Tangia?
Tokentinzia paresi.
Tokentinzia. Oh, here.
It's a Brazilian species, but they get
Tokentinzia is hard to pronounce for
yeah,
me. man.
paresi. They're rare. I only really saw them in I think Singapore.
Okay.
It's cool. They get big for a driftwood type catfish.
Okay. Oh, here. This is like L190, yeah?
Pleco.
Oh,
Yeah, a watermelon.
watermelon. So what's the difference between L190 and 91? Is just the color or?
Yeah, I think it's mostly the color and collection point. Like they're similar fish, but it's like I think the 91s are more like the olive color. They're more greenish to me.
Yeah. All right, let's go to this part. Did we cover this? No, not yet, yeah?
No, not yet.
All right, so here we have some...
Yeah, good mix. The red Severum, a very popular fish here in America. They're very good
okay.
displays. And then some Say Tiger silver dollars. You can see them starting to color up with the red and the stripes a little bit. One from Brazil. Down here we have some clown loaches that we just got. They're still settling in a little bit. But that's one of the best fish. I love those things. And a couple cool plecos in here too. There's a giraffe catfish in the front, and that's a L240 vampire pleco. The black and white spots. It's a baby Goonch catfish.
Okay. Can you tell me something about Goonch, bro?
Goonch?
Okay, so for me personally, it's one of the fish that I'm really considering to buy.
To add, yeah.
But I'm not sure why I should buy it. Because okay, in my point of view, he just like stays in one place until
They do.
there is a food nearby.
They don't move too much. So like they like to set up them, like they like to sit in areas with high flow because they're
Okay.
from very fast moving rivers with high oxygen. So they just sit in the current and wait for something to come to them. But it's not something that's always moving around like crazy. I like them just for their teeth, their shape. I like the shape of the fins and the tail and everything and the color. But if you're looking for something that's always out, it might not be the best choice.
And down here,
Yeah, the big
Megalodoras Irwini, yeah?
Irwini catfish, monsters.
Damn, look at that.
Yeah.
I think they're about 2 feet.
Yeah, almost. Probably like 20, 22 inches at least.
And this is one of the catfish that I kinda upsets me, bro.
What's that?
Because like back then, I had like a 10-inch Irwini.
Yeah.
I bought it from a friend. I put it in my tank, and then it was just laying down in near the pump,
Yeah,
and
just in a corner.
I was like, dude, come on, do something, you know?
Yeah.
And then after like 4 or 5 months of keeping it, I just gave it to my friend.
Yeah, you just got tired of it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is not the type of fish that, you know, that interests
Yeah,
me.
if you have too much wood and stuff, and places to hide, like you're
because
not
I
going to
had
see
a
them
bunch
too much.
of reef foods in the
Yeah,
tank. you
tanks
know?
like that, like they're very happy, but you won't be happy because you won't see them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the same, yeah?
Yeah, it goes all the way across. So there's a pike
okay,
and then some short body tinfoil barbs. I'm sure to your viewers, they're not as short. But here they're short in America.
Okay. Oh, by the way, for this Irwini, this size, how much does it
That
cost?
size we're selling for $450 US.
450.
That price is a little high, but if I were to import that fish from Brazil at that size, it would probably cost even more.
So this was grown here.
That was, yeah, it was imported as a baby. A customer raised it up, and then I bought it from the customer, and then I'll resell it now.
Got it.
But the babies are only maybe $20 to $40, depending on just how big. They're not too bad.
Okay, so Irwini, they have like 2 different colors, right? One is like this one, and
Yeah,
I've
that's the
seen it
more-
on the internet, they have like a really bright yellow color.
Yeah, there's a locality one that's almost like golden or yellow like that.
So just different locality.
I've had those a couple times. They bring them in from Brazil.
And the yellow one is
The
more
yellow ones are
expensive.
from Brazil, yeah, and then those are from Peru. We get them from, but the yellow ones are more expensive, for sure.
I see. All right. Okay, so before we go down there, so what kind of fish that you sell the most?
For us, like we focus on mostly the monster stuff. I would say stingrays and arowanas are like our #1 fish.
Oh, wait. You said arowana. Here we have
Yes.
Giardini.
Yeah, we have one baby Giardini.
And I think I've seen one big there, though.
I think he just sold a few minutes ago. We bagged him
He
up.
did?
Yeah, he's not in there anymore.
What?
Sorry.
When I came here, I saw it there.
It was a good
All
one.
right, no problem.
Sorry.
Okay, so here is a little Giardini. So aren't they illegal here, bro?
So like the Asian arowanas are illegal, but that's the closest thing we can have. Those are from Australia, so we're allowed to have them. But the Asian arrows we're not.
So Asian arowana is like super red, golden red, golden
we can,
stuff like
all
that.
that stuff. We can have those and the Lychardi, and those are the only ones with that shape we can have.
I see.
But even though some states they're restricted too, but in New Jersey it's no problem. But in a place like Florida, I don't think you're allowed to have those. You're only allowed to have the silver arrows, I think.
So there is a federal laws and state laws.
Yeah, so you got to be careful where you're shipping to, and you got to know.
Okay, so for the well, let's talk about federal laws. So what kind of fish that are not allowed
Like the
by
big
federal
ones,
laws?
Asian arowanas and snakeheads are the big ones.
Any kind of snakeheads.
Any kind, yeah. Dwarfs.
No
like
exceptions.
yeah, we have some invasive already. We have the northern snakehead, and then down south the bullseye snakehead.
So if someone has one in their home, that's most likely from fishing, yeah? One caught from
Probably, yeah,
the
like-
river and stuff like that?
People do. You're supposed to catch them and kill them on site.
Oh.
Like if you catch them, you're not allowed to release them back.
Can we keep it if
No,
we
you
caught
can't
them?
even keep it.
No,
You can't do anything with it besides kill it.
take a picture and kill it.
That's the law, yeah.
Okay.
Not everyone listens, but that's not my business. They do what they
Alright.
want.
And for Giardini, so this is the closest thing that you guys can have
Yeah.
it in the States, yeah? All right, what about the state's law? So every state have the different laws?
Every
and-
state has different laws, yeah. So, like, it's not too bad, but some states are worse than others. So some states you can't have piranhas. There's 5 or 6 states you can't have stingrays. So every
So
state
which
is different.
state is the best for fish keeper?
Fish keeper, I don't know about the best, but I would
Alright,
say I would say some of the worst
Let's
states
say
are,
the state that is like more lenient with the
Lenient?
regulations.
I like New Jersey, like I do.
New Jersey.
Yeah, New York is right next to us, but they're more restrictive. In Pennsylvania, that's the state on the other side of us, and they don't care about too much. You have whatever you want there.
What about in Florida? I mean, like
Florida is like there's a lot of laws. Florida and California, there are a lot of fish laws I don't like.
oh,
It's hard down there.
but a lot of fish keepers that I found online, they are in
I mean,
California.
it's good because that's
Florida.
like warm weather. You keep stuff
Ah.
outside, so it's great for that. But the laws are a little restrictive. That's the only thing.
Because of the weather, they
Yeah,
don't need
'cause
to
if it
put
gets
a lot
out,
of.
yeah. Here, if
heaters
something
and
got
stuff.
out, like it would never make it through the winter. But down there, it would do okay.
I see, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. But
Okay,
we gotta be
so
careful.
we'll see back here.
Yeah, here's some more tanks with smaller fish and tetras, rasboras, some little plecos, dwarf crayfish, things like that.
All right.
But we focus more on the monster stuff. We don't sell a ton of the community fish.
Here's that noise.
Yeah, got a couple datnoids in here, some tigrinus in the back, NTT datnoid, some African odo pikes up top.
And that's Zebrina too,
Yeah,
right?
one more Zebrina, of course. That's a rare
So
one.
this is from the last batch or what?
Yes, yeah. I brought in Colombia, I think, about a month ago, and that was the last one from the group. And I want to get them one more time before they're not available again.
All right. And this is the Oxydoris niger, yeah?
That's actually a Centradoris Catfish.
Oh.
That's a rare one. That's the first time we've ever had them. But they get almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
white on the sides when they get big. It's Centradoris brachiotis, they call it.
Okay, and this is like a yellow.
Yeah, a little short body flagtail. Silver arowana, a Reno bass, and geophagus.
And over here we have.
Here we have a lot more community fish.
Community fish for
Yeah, a lot-
aquascape
yep,
and stuff.
A lot of medicine
Biotop.
in the water. They just came in.
And here,
There's some African grass cutter catfish. And then we do have one more Indonesian fish in here. I'm sure you'll know.
that's a
Here,
goldfish.
yeah, here we call them rainbow gudgeons, or snakehead gudgeons is the other common name.
Okay, this one, yeah, rainbow gudgeon.
I believe they might be brackish in the wild, but here we keep them full fresh, no problem.
Okay, and here some of the community fish, except this.
Yeah, those guys, baby tiger pikes, some rare driftwood catfish in here.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. And then down below we have a few wolffish. We have an Aymara on the right here.
The mean guy.
Very mean.
Will he bite you?
This
It
one,
depends.
yeah, some will. This one is normally pretty calm, but some you can't even scrub the tank.
They will just
It's
attack
so
the.
crazy, yeah, they get nuts.
This is Malabar.
That's a mala, yeah. And we do have one nice fish here too. This is a longfin endless sherry.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, some cool fish. And a gulper catfish as well.
Ah, you have gulper.
Yeah, just one. They're fun.
This guy gone viral from a video where I believe you've seen it.
I'm
the,
sure I
the big gulper that just swallow the like a koi or something or a carp.
I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, a whole. Well, I got a gulper catfish. I had one.
Nice. Yeah.
I had it for like 6 months, but then I gave it to my niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she still have it?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Because like first of all like gulper they don't require a big tank, you know. It's
No,
just
they
like
don't
small.
move too much.
Yeah.
So they're fine. Yeah, so this is our back area. So the store ends here, and then this is our new side that we're still kind of filling up.
All right.
But we got some stuff going on already.
Okay, this is the fiberglass tank, yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it's 870 gallon fiberglass tank, and then I'm sitting on some flower stingrays from Colombia. But this is one you gotta take your time with.
Yes.
Because they come in and they're very finicky sometimes. They don't do well.
I heard they're really hard to
difficult
to adapt to the new environment.
Yeah, they don't eat much. They want to eat like live little worms and some fish and things like that, but they're hard.
So this is the Sakura.
Yeah, this is the first time we had them at the store.
At the early age, they kinda looks like a P14 pups.
Yeah, they're born that same color.
Yeah,
like almost
P14
no
pups.
pattern.
When they were just born, they're just like look like
Yeah,
that.
they're similar, and
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit less. But as that fish grows, like the base will be almost black.
Yes, correct.
With like the orange gold flowers on it. They look nice.
Correct. All right. Let's go down here.
So this is like our back area. So we keep a lot of our extra fish back here, the fish that are shipping out, and then whatever comes in that needs some extra time and attention, we'll clean it up back here before we put it in the store.
So this is more like a quarantine and
Yeah, it's
extra
a
space.
little bit of both. Yeah, it's for
Yeah.
whatever we need, but it's mostly quarantine and just sitting on the extra stuff, so we don't waste too much space in the store.
And
but
what about the filtration system?
filtration is the same
It's the
setup
same.
over there. I set this up with the automated system. You can see the valves in the back there. And then I liked it so much, then I did it
Oh.
for the store side. And then I switched everything over.
The arrangement is so eye-catching, bro.
Yeah.
No kidding. Look at this. So, what are these though? I mean, like.
So we use them here for sprinkler systems for people's lawns and stuff. And then it's on this timer in the corner. So you just program them and wire them, and then each one opens at a set time every day, and it feeds the tanks with fresh water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't need to open the valves manually.
Yeah,
it's
like
just automatically.
all
by
these
that.
have the manual valves if you want to do the big flush or something, or clean it out or prep it. Otherwise, it just spills over the top bulkhead, this top standpipe. The same style as
And
the
what
front.
about your freshwater tank or your water reservoir? What kind of water do you use?
So that we have city water here, so it comes directly, from the town, and then we put it through a big carbon filter, which is also in the back
using
there.
the city water, does it has like chlorine
It
and
does
stuff?
have chlorine. That's why we
So
got to
how
put
do
it
you
through the
pre-treat
filter.
it?
That carbon filter in the back there is how we do it.
Back there?
Yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah,
Wait,
of course.
Wait.
It's back to the left. It's hiding in the corner.
Ah, this one, yeah.
So all the water passes through there before.
Okay, so the entire facility relies on this
Yeah.
main filter. Okay.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah, it
to
all
filter
goes through
the
there.
fresh water, yeah, from the city water. Let's see.
Oh, here's my favorite fish back here, baby Lynch catfish.
Dude, I had a Lynch on December.
Yeah.
I had it a size almost 2 feet, and I only had it for like 2 weeks.
Damn, what happened? Just like
Because my employee, he kept feeding it,
Yeah.
and there was like some leftover stuck behind the pump, and
Oh,
he
it wasn't
didn't see it.
I thought it was in the big tank.
No, it was in the quarantine
I
tank.
see.
Before, long story short, yeah, that's what happened.
Shoot.
I had a video, I'll show you.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
It sucks though. I understand.
Because like Lynch is, okay, they're really hard to transport.
I know. Over by
They-
you, it's even
yeah.
harder. Yeah.
And when I got like a healthy Lynch, I was so happy, but then
Yeah.
that shit happens. Things
part-
happen for a reason. Things happen for a
It's
reason.
part of the hobby, by this
Yeah.
point. It goes up and down.
But, dude, I see some unique fish here.
Yeah, we
Okay,
don't have a ton
what is
back there.
this,
That's
bro?
a
What
red
is it?
scat there.
What's that? I've never seen it.
That's technically brackish.
Oh, okay.
Here's a Dorado Catfish. It's got really long whiskers and streamers.
Dorado Catfish.
Yeah, that's a Peruvian species.
How big this guy?
I actually don't think they get that big. I want to say like 18 inches and maybe
Oh,
2
so a
feet.
medium
But
fish,
yeah,
yeah?
they're not ridiculous.
Giraffe, I think they
yeah.
go to like 25-inch, right? No?
Yeah, not quite 3 feet. I would say more like 2 in
2,
tanks. I would
okay.
say sometimes maybe 30 inches.
And here you have the.
Yeah, these are that one has a swim bladder issue.
Okay. Is that Mbu or
They're-
Fahaka? I cannot.
They're more like Fahaka. They're supposed to be the, they're the red spotted puffer, the pustulatus, but they're not the best examples, so they don't have as many spots.
Okay.
But these are going off to a public aquarium for their new Congo display. And then we have one Mabu in here, still settling in. It's more of a fresh import. These take time to really adjust.
So he just arrived, yeah?
Yeah, pretty recently.
So do you
It's a
like
nice little
Fahaka
Mabu.
or Mbu better?
I like Mabu more.
Why?
I just like the pattern a little more.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, I like that giraffe style pattern. Is nice.
But in terms of size, Fahaka is a lot bigger.
Yeah, like no, those get bigger. The Fahaka stay smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Fahaka stay maybe 1 foot, and that can get more like 2 foot.
What about Mbu? They
They get more like 2, sometimes bigger. Yeah, upwards of 60 cm.
In terms of temperament, which one is worse?
The Fahaka's worse. I would say the Fahaka works maybe half the time if you mix it and keep it really well fed. And this works maybe 75% of the time. At least from like
So
my
you have a better
experience.
chance with Mbu.
Much better chance, yeah.
Okay, I see.
And they get a little bigger, so they're a little lazier when they get big. And then you can end up keeping small fish with them, and they won't even look at them.
There is something that I figured too, like the bigger your fish, the bigger your monster fish, the less likely they will eat the smaller fish. They just get too lazy, you
It's
know?
just not worth their energy to like go after them.
Especially when you keep them well fed.
Yes, that's the biggest key for mixing the monster
What about the
fish to me.
space? What about the space that they have? Is that play a major role?
I think it does. Like the bigger the better, of course. But like it really depends. But some fish will behave totally different if you give them a ton of space. But other fish, like certain catfish,
They will be
get
more
very aggressive.
timid, but
Yeah.
with the bigger space, yeah?
Yeah, with the bigger space, I've seen fishes that you couldn't probably mix in a tank, but it works just because there's so much space and volume.
I see.
And there's just too much going on for them to care about going after each other.
Here.
Yeah, that guy's no good. These came in last night, and they're rough. This is from a new supplier, but I'm not very happy with them.
Is that a sign of that curl?
That one I think is already dead. I thought he was,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna lose him before.
Well,
But
it's
he-
still breeding from the
Oh
squirrel.
yeah. Oh yeah, no,
Slowly.
you're right. But that one I'm not
Yeah.
hopeful for. These two should be okay. And then the one on the right side has the forehead that's indented. I have to deworm it. This guy
Where?
here. And it's not the best shape. That's why I prefer
yeah.
the captive bred stingrays from Thailand more than the wild caught.
Yeah.
But normally they come in a little better shape than this. But it happens though, it's part
Yeah.
of it all. But that's why we keep it back here.
So how many lynch do you have here?
Lance, I have 4.
4.
Yeah.
And okay, for this size, how much does it cost here?
This one, this is the first time we ever had this size. Like, this is the first time in my life I've seen them so small, like here. I sold those for like $1,000 almost.
1,000, yeah?
Yeah, but they didn't ship well. I brought in 11 of them, and I only got 4 to live.
Yeah.
It happens though.
Yeah, man, I was so pissed. Like, my lynch, it was like...
It's something fun. Mudskippers.
What is this?
It's a Atlantic mudskipper
Wait, what?
from
Mudskippers?
Africa. It's almost like an amphibian.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Brackish.
Brackish, yeah?
They're full fresh now, but they come in brackish.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, baby tarpon.
Is that the Indo-Pacific or
That's
Atlantic?
Atlantic.
Okay.
Normally
They get monster, bro.
They do. The Indo-Pacific are more common here because we can get them out of Florida. I see them come in.
Oh.
But here, not so much. The Atlantics are a little rare. It's a cute size, though. Big tricolor sharks healing up. More bass from Brazil.
How about peacock bass? Are they,
They're popular here.
they're popular?
People like them, yeah. There's different kinds of peacock bass customers. Some want the wild caught stuff so they know it's pure. Some people don't mind the stuff that's farmed. That
Yes.
might be hybrid. They just want it for the looks. But they are very popular.
Same in Indonesia, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of like, not problematic, but just like so much arguments between wild caught and then captive bred. I mean, like, for me, wild caught is not always be that good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not always.
Sometimes, like the captive bred, they can have like a really nice
Yeah, I
fish,
mean,
you know?
it really just comes down to personal preference. It's not right or wrong, it's just up to what you like and what you want.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really mind either way, but I don't know. I like the Calbera eyes mostly. I like the coloration on them.
Yeah, it's one of the brightest color among
Yeah.
the. What about Fogo? You have it here?
I haven't yet. No,
No.
not yet.
I heard they already banned the export from Fogo. Is that
From the wild, really?
Well,
Actually,
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
heard that because I haven't attempted to bring them in, but I know there was a lot of controversy when they first started coming in, and a lot of people were getting them, and maybe they
Yeah, they just. I
weren't.
think they just
Fogos.
kind of widely available in market, especially in Southeast Asia, like
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah, yeah, it was about when I saw them here, but I haven't really seen too many since. It was like short and sweet. They were around, and now I don't see them around right now. A few customers have them though, and they got red. They look good.
Yeah, they
they're
look good.
nice.
They
Very
just like
nice.
look so different. But like if they don't develop like a really nice red color, they kind of more like Orinoco.
Yeah.
You know, like the
If
tree
they're not
spots and
fully
everything.
colored up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
like-
kind of look like Orinoco.
That's why you got to be careful because I saw some babies that were listed as Fogo, and like I did not think they were. You definitely got to be careful.
All right. So, bro,
Yes.
do you export to Indonesia?
No, I haven't done much exporting, only importing right now.
Import and then you just
Yeah.
sell it to the local.
Yeah, here we just sell it. Yep, we sell in store and online. We ship throughout the U.S.
Okay, so
do a lot
for
of
instance,
overnight
I live in
shipping.
the States. Let's say, well, I don't know. Let's say I live in Colorado, and if I want to order online from you, where do I contact you? Do you have a website or?
Yeah, our website's globalfishco.com, just the business name, but we have our full stock on there. You can order directly on there, and then we ship it overnight through FedEx to you. Or if it's a big fish, we'll do airport shipping.
Okay, but
So it's
first of
safe,
all, you have
but-
to make sure the fish that you're ordering is legal
Of
in your
course,
state.
yeah. But like if an order comes in, like we just won't ship it. Like we just refund it because we don't. It's not worth our time to get in trouble for one.
Yeah,
It's just not worth it. But yes, we do suggest knowing your local laws before purchasing. But we'll double check to make sure.
So, okay, for instance, if let's say a particular fish is illegal in one state, when you ship it, will it be blocked in here in New Jersey, or it will be a problem in the departure arrival airport? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I think
Where will be the problem is?
I think the problem will be on the other end because that's where it would be illegal.
Okay.
But I still think both parties will get in trouble or some sort of fine. I
Yeah,
feel
because they
like.
will say, oh, this is
Yeah.
sent from.
Yeah, we'll see who it's sent
Okay.
from, and like if you knowingly sent it, you'd still be in the wrong. I feel like.
I see, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, so this is, I learned a lot from you, man. I mean, like after I've seen some fish store in the States. Okay, the filtration is so different than most of the fish store in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in Indonesia, a lot of them they are still using like a top filter and
Trickle
stuff,
filters.
filter-
Yeah, I
stuff
like
that.
those.
Yeah.
I like that style.
But here, I think the key of your success is the water change.
yes, it is.
The key of your success
A lot
is
of water change. I tried to make it easy from the start, but
Okay.
I got tired of the.
If you, I don't know how to say it. Like, if you count the cost from doing massive water change every like twice a day and stuff.
Yeah.
If you compare it, if you invest in a good filtration system, which one is more like?
It really depends. If I was like a keeper at my house, I'd rather invest in the good filtration right from the start, just so it's less maintenance for me. But here it's a little too expensive for me right now. I'll work my way up, but for me the big water changes work better. And you know, it's a lot of labor. Labor here is more expensive. You know, it's a little pricey. So I automated all the systems, so I don't have to pay an employee full time to clean all the fish tanks every week. We just have to do a little algae scrubbing and cleaning on the outside, so it cuts back on a lot of labor. So I really just have to pay for the cost of water, which is not that bad to me. It makes sense.
Yeah. So because there will be a lot of Indonesians hopefully watching this. So
cool.
is there any particular fish that you're kind of looking in Indonesia?
Looking for?
Yep.
I don't know. Like some of my favorite stuff comes from Indonesia. Like anything platinum, anything weird color like that.
Color morph.
I love, yeah, color morph. See the datnoids, like all the Indonesian wild fish that are albino or platinum. I love all that stuff.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Just for your info, he knows Nicholas from Venus Aquatics and he knows Bro
Nicholas,
Hindi from
Andy,
Aqua
yeah.
Premier. Well, for export, I think he used Big Aqua.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he knows our top sellers in Indonesia.
When I come back, I'll have to visit your place.
Oh, you've
I'd
been
love
to Indonesia, right? You told me.
Yeah, last time was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I love it there.
You went to Jakarta or where?
Yeah, Jakarta. Yeah.
Okay. For business
cool.
trip?
Yeah, just looking for fish.
Damn, you
Yeah.
travel all the way there, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's where the good fish are, so you gotta make your friends and then import from them.
True.
But I can't wait to go back. I'm just too busy right now, but soon, I hope.
I think we pretty much covered everything, right?
I think so for
Yeah.
now, yeah. I think that's
And so, thank you so much, bro, for having me here
Thank you
and
for coming.
for
Of course.
for everything
I appreciate you stopping
that you
by.
showed us here. This is just like a whole new experience for me.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah.
appreciate the kind words, man. I do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so I will put your Instagram
Oh,
here
that'd be awesome. Thank you.
and also your website.
Sick. You're the
Yeah,
best.
in
I
this
appreciate
video
it.
or in the description of this video. I don't know how many videos I will make this, like 2 or 3 parts. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
nice.
see.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see.
Okay. And once again, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you again, man. I appreciate you.
And see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.